get another chance to call me out my name. You're not gonna get another chance to talk about my title. Okay, so I see him. I'm like, oh, he cute or whatever, but I'm like, I'm not looking at him. Kick him about my child. I would fall out with my mama about my kids. I'll fall out with my grandmama about my kids. What's up, everybody, nation? Welcome back over to my channel. It's your Pedro yourself, and I'm back with another video. You already know that it's like, comment, subscribe, all of that in one. And y'all already know what this video say by the title. But for all the people who've been asking for years, like, how did you get ready to meet? Why didn't y'all stay together? Boom, bada bang. Well, today's video is for you. If you don't know, well, be back. Okay, so let's start, like, with how did we actually meet? And this is not how we started dating, but how did we actually meet? Okay, so it was October the 5th, 2018. And my mom don't ever take us to, like, no football game or nothing with her. But this one time she did, to my cousin's football. And this is the first time ever, like, I knew of my baby daddy, like, so this is not the first time I, like, saw this man, but this is the first time I, like, saw him in person. At that time, I think I was, like, 15. Yeah, I was about to turn 16, so when I was, like, 15. And I saw him at the game, and if y'all don't know, my baby daddy is older, but I saw him at the game, and I was, like, I noticed him, like, he's short, like, if y'all don't know, I got a type, and I ain't ever dated no short dude, but come on. Okay, so he's short. He's like 5'6", 5'5", something like that. And y'all don't know, most of my exes is like 6 foot, 6'1", and over. So he's short, but at this time, I'm going through like my dark skin phase. Like, I love the dark skin man. For some reason, like, if you dark skin and bald, for some reason that just was my type. Okay, so I see him. I'm like, oh, he cute or whatever, but I'm like, I'm not looking at him because at that time I was in a situation. So I'm looking at him like, okay, yeah, he cute. But then I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna look at him because he already going through his own issues. I'm not gonna look at him like that. So I didn't ever look at him like that again. It was cool, whatever. Okay, so I called that our little honeymoon stage because I feel like that was when everything was like amazing. That's when the communication was on point. If y'all know, I don't consider myself a light skin or a red bone, but he said that I was his first light skin or his first red bone. But honestly, I'm brown. We all know this. I'm not a light skin, I'm not a brown. I'm not a red bone. I'm just brown. So they still be like, oh my god, what are you talking about? And then so many people used to swear me out I was not black, and I don't know why, because clearly you see that I'm black, like literally I'm black. And so many people used to be like, is she white or like literally I'm either Dominican, I'm everything but black, clearly. But I'm black. I'm black. Like, I got white and stuff in me, but I am black. My mama black, my daddy black, I'm black. So like in the middle, it used to hurt me to go by his house though, because the jail was right beside his house, and I used to, every time I drive by to get to his house, I would be like so like down. So like when I seen him, I was always at peace because like I feel like I ain't gonna lie, when we was together, like he always like was able to like hold me, make me feel like he was there, kind of. So like I think that's why we gravitated towards each other so much, because like I could talk to him, he could talk to me, we talked about everything. So I think that's kind of why we stayed together. Even though like I stayed with 6 months, we stayed together even after that, but I finally let go almost 2 years later. But in the 6 months we were consistently together. The months after that, it kind of was, are we gonna be together? Are we not gonna be together? Are we gonna be together for our son? Are we not gonna be together? So that's kind of what it was. Okay, so why did we break up? Like, why did we just cut it loose? Okay, so I officially wanted to break up with him in, let me see, it was October of 2020. He might say different. I really don't remember when I actually did break up with him, because there was a time when we were going to stay together, we were trying to work it out for payment, all this stuff, but then one day it just clicked. Like, I just did not want to work it out. I felt like it was just like me versus the baby mom. So there was a time when me and him, we weren't like doing anything or nothing like that. We were sitting up. He had just made me some dinner or something like that. Yeah, my baby daddy cooked, but he had just made me some dinner, and he get a text from her, and the name say, I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if nobody knows the name. that he had chose, but there was a name in his phone, and I was like texting my old crush. I was texting my old crush. If y'all don't know, you know, I'm not gonna say his name because he very known, but he's an officer. So I was texting my old crush, and I was like, "How would you feel if somebody had their ex as this in their phone?" And he was like, "You should get somebody in your phone with the same, like, you should be like handsome or something in your phone and see how he feel." And I ain't gonna lie, I did do that like for like 30 minutes. But for some reason, you know, God be telling me don't do this, because for some reason my phone, like, people were sending me messages, but my phone was not going off. Like, God was telling me, girl, it's not even worth it. But she texted and I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? Like, are you with her or not? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I was feeling him, but at that time, like, it was still fresh in our relationship, so I was okay, like, if we had broken up. Like, it was gonna hurt, but I was okay, because I'm like, okay, y'all got a kid together, whatever, I ain't trying to be in the middle of that. But I did take him back, and we just like, oh, it ain't nothing like that, Cole, it ain't nothing like that. So I don't believe in him. He said he's still not nothing like that, but I ain't gonna lie, I still do feel like it was something, but whatever. He was like, it's not nothing like that, Cole, it ain't nothing like that. So I was like, okay, whatever, it's nothing like that. And then there was a time she came over his house, and she him up. And I'm like, okay, so, like, back then, let me tell y'all, I let all my thoughts go back in this time. Like, I had thoughts for days. Like, I didn't, like, at that time, I was single as a Pringle, so I had thoughts for days. But when I finally, like, started dating him, I let all my thoughts go, because I wasn't, at that time, I wasn't doing nothing with nobody. Like, I give somebody conversation, but that was it. I drew the line in conversation. Like, I don't want to spend time with you, nothing like that. But he was different. Like, I actually want to spend time with him. So, I cut all my thoughts off. I'm like, why did I cut them off so quickly? Why did I cut them off? There's one thing I was forever gonna have. Finally, after years, I finally cut it completely off. Like, when I met my husband, I finally, like, cut it off. Like, I cut it off a few months before I met my husband, actually. But yeah, I cut all my thoughts off. I'm like, dang, but you keep it shorty over here. Or whatever. He said he was keeping it, but, you know, only he knows, only God knows. Because I'm going to forever say, you know, that, okay, man, you say you weren't cheating, but, you know, okay, whatever. But in the beginning, we started off as really, really good. Like, literally, like, we was on the phone all the time, like, 24/7. We was always on the phone. Like, even, like, my auntie wanted to meet him. We never let them meet, though, because I didn't want to, like, know that he was older. Now they know, but back then, I didn't want to, like, know he was older, so I used to, like, tell my auntie, oh, yeah, y'all gonna meet him one day, and they never meet. Oh. Okay, so, and I don't want y'all to think my baby daddy was a little out of here, because he's not a bad person. He's not at all, like, that's my guy. I just feel like we dated at the wrong time. Like, you know how you can meet somebody, a great person at the wrong time, and I feel like that's kind of what it was. I feel like the timing was just wrong. We used to talk about marriage. Like, it's crazy now to me that we went from wanting to get married to being in two different relationships. Well, he's not in a relationship yet, but one day, of course, he will be. And we went from that to having a son to not being together. So it's crazy too. So the real reason, like, he thinks somebody made me break up with him, but the real reason I left him, I'm all about honesty. I don't feel like, even if you hurt my heart, like, even if it hurts, tell me. Because at the end of the day, I can only be mad at you for lying to me. Like, I don't ever, we all make mistakes. I've made a mistake like that before, so it was nothing to me. It was the fact that I felt betrayed. I felt like after all these years, I've asked you over and over and over and over again what happened, and the fact of it is, you didn't tell me. I had to put my spy girl things on just to figure it out. And I feel like, I love my husband. Don't get me wrong at all. But I feel like if he had been honest with me, we probably would have stayed together. More so. But now, I don't care even if my husband was to leave me today. I don't think that I could ever, like, my husband would be like thinking I want him, but I couldn't ever, because of the simple fact I would always have those trust issues. And me personally, I feel like if you are not honest with each other, the relationship won't ever go good. And that's how I kind of look at him as. Like, the relationship won't ever be anything, because I'm always remembering that time he lied to me. we didn't actually ever have an argument until he went to jail. Um, we didn't have an argument until like we had to parent together, or like literally like, we didn't ever argue about anything. Like literally, I could talk to him. It was like dating myself, honestly. Like we like the same music, we like the same everything. Like literally, like if y'all know me, I like a dude like I like a dark skin that can dress. Well, back then, because I kind of have a white boy type and a black boy type. But back then, I had the black boy type. And I like the dude that can dress. He was on his money. Like, that's kind of what it was. Because I'm on my money and yeah, we bought each other things or whatever. But I was more so like, I can do it myself. But he was also like, he would buy me things. I would buy him things. How our relationship went. Like, nobody tried to think that one person had to buy the other person anything. No, we weren't like that at all. But honestly, I can tell when something is off. I can tell when somebody's lying to me. And I just knew that something was off. Like, I couldn't pinpoint what it was, but I knew something was off. And when I say that I study my man all the way. I can tell if you're lying. I can tell there's something wrong with you. I just study my man so much to the point where I just know. So there was a time when I made a fake page. I ain't gonna lie, the fake page came up on my Instagram a few weeks ago. It was so funny to me. But I made I used a really, really pretty girl from Instagram, and I texted him to see if he was OG. He swore me down that he knew it was me, but I don't think he did. I think he just used it as a clutch, but whatever. It's over now. I laugh at it, he laugh at it, whatever. But I used it shorty, and he was just sliding in the DMs or whatever, and I'm like, dang. But whatever, he say he did. He say that he knew it was me, but they always swear they knew it. I don't think he did. Okay, so let me just say this. I was not mad at shorty because of him. So it had nothing to do with him at all. I was not mad at shorty because of him. I don't fight women over men, but I will kick you about my child. And that's kind of what it was. Like, you can come for me all day, but when you come for my sons, either one of them, that's fighting words for me. Like, you can call me B-H all. You can do that, boo. But when you come for the boys, just know I will take it there. I don't care. I will fall out with my mama about my kids. I'll fall out with my grandmama about my kids. Like, don't try me when it comes to my boys. Like, you are asking for it when it comes to my boys. Y'all think that I'm just as nice as can be. Like, you gotta do a lot to piss me off. Like, I've only ever really got out of character maybe like 2 or 3 times in my life. So you gotta really piss me off. But I remember just telling her, like, beware he is not gonna marry you. Cause like, she really pissed me off. Like, bro, like, calm down, sis. Like, okay, if he wants you, boo, have at it. But like, I'm like, why are you attacking me? Like, this is wrong. Like, what gives me every day is like, this is wrong woman. Me being in my 20s now, I would ever go to like at the time I was 16. I would ever go to a 16-year-old and be like, oh, why you texting my man? No, I'm gonna go and get in my man's for sure. I'm not gonna ever come at no child any type of way at all, ever. That's not a child alive. The only way I would ever come at a child is if they try to jump my kids. I'm gonna dog it in. But that's the only time I'm gonna ever step out of character like that ever again. You're not gonna ever see me do that again. Because there's not a man alive that I would do that for. And honestly, like, I love my husband to death, but I know he would never put me in a situation where I gotta defend myself towards another woman. It was like, he just want a younger woman, that's it, like, that's all he. And I'm like, he ain't gonna marry you, like, dude ain't marrying nobody. And then, like I said, I was like, you weren't having, but honestly, it wasn't about him at all. It was the fact that I felt like she was attacking my unborn child. Like, when I tell you, my son's only in this world 24 hours, she talking about, oh, that baby, he is, that baby, ugly, and all this other stuff. Boo. Okay, let me just stop you there. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain, and nothing out of me came out ugly, boo. And I'm not trying to come for nobody's kids, but ain't nobody holding no candle to my boys. And you might say this because I'm saying they're my kids, but nah, boo. Both of my boys are handsome. There ain't none person to tell me about my boys, so you got the wrong person. Like, one thing about me, I'm gonna step behind the boys every time. Like, you know me, I don't fight. But about my kids, I will. Make sure you remember me. But I gotta say that I was wild. Like, I have never let nobody make me step out of character like that. But it was more so, it wasn't about, like I said, it wasn't about me at all. I was feeling like I gotta protect my child. Because me, didn't nobody ever really protect me. Didn't nobody even tell me, say like, that's my child, you're not gonna talk to my child. So me growing up, I always said when I had a kid, like, I'm gonna protect him at all times. Like, there's nothing you can tell me about my child. So I'm gonna protect him. So for me, I was just like, no, you're not about to come for my child. Like, I don't care even if to this day she told me I'm sorry. I would still say, don't talk to me, because at the end of the day, we spoke. Like, at the end of the day, I know I was wrong. I shouldn't remember him. I know that for me. But if like the ex is somebody ex, whatever. I know I shouldn't remember him. But at the end of the day, don't come for my child. Cause like now, even if she would say I'm sorry, like I can't even really talk to you, because at the end of the day, if ain't nobody gonna protect my kids, I gotta protect my kids. So if I just start talking to you, like you say I always dirt about my son, what kind of mother would I be? And you can say forgive. I forgave her years ago. I forgave her. But you're not going to get another chance to call me out my name. You're not going to get another chance to talk about my child. That's one thing you're not going to do. That's one thing you're not going to do. Let me tell you that. It was like something like you thought you hit the jackpot. Psych. You thought you won. You thought you were going to get married. Psych. That's kind of how I felt. Like, I really thought I'm going to be in my white dress, it's going to be my husband, boom, my name. No. Rewind. Okay, so let me go to the time he put me on his car. Okay, so it's not really that deep or nothing like that. But there was a time we was laying up, and nowadays, okay, so I wasn't really big on like sex or nothing like that. Okay, sex, as we say, sex. I wasn't big on sex. But he had like licked right here, and for me, like that's always no, that's wrong. He was like kissing right up in here or something like that. I forgot what it was. But I was like, you drunk. And like he told me recently, like, he was not drunk. He just was trying to show love or whatever it was. But for me, that was like a little different, because if y'all don't know, I'm not really a sexual person. Like people, when they see me, they think that I am, but I really am not. Like I could be with somebody and not have sex with them. Like I don't fall in love with sex. I fall in love with personality. So for me, sex is not all that. So he took me by surprise. Okay, so we get in the car, he drives me to my granny's or whatever. And then like I'm trying to talk to him, he's not talking, whatever. And then he drive off really fast. And if you know this dude, he don't drive fast at all. Like this, like I would sit in this car, and I know that I'm safe because he don't drive fast. But this one time he did. So I'm like, so I called him the next day, did not know that he changed his number. Well, yeah, he changed his number. Actually, I forgot I even told him to change his number. So I forgot that he was even doing that. But he changed his number the next day. He finally got to me, texted me back, whatever. We was good after that. And how did I tell my baby daddy that I was pregnant? Okay, so basically, you don't know. He went to jail in August. Well, no, he went to jail July 31st. Or July 31st. And August 1st, for some reason, let me tell y'all this, because I think something's wrong with August 1st for real. Because let me start by this. August 1st of 2015, 2016, I went to August 1st, 2019, he went to jail. August 1st, finally some good come from August 1st. August 1st, I graduated. So, but August 1st, it's somehow about that day. I don't know what it is, but somehow about that day. But he goes to jail. By his birthday is in September. September 7th, I find out I'm pregnant. So, I tell him that I'm pregnant, and I'm like, I'm not going to really go into it because I want to do another video, an updated video on how I found out I was pregnant, because that was so long ago when I did the video. But I told him I was pregnant through a letter. He was kind of hurt because him being in jail, he knew he couldn't really do much, and then so we kind of just it wasn't much to it. I just told him whatever. Boom, man. Okay, let's fast forward to November 7th of 2019. Okay, so I was stressing so much, like don't nobody really know this, but I was stressing so much because like I missed him. I wanted him to be at every visit. I wanted us to do this together. And I took myself into labor early. Gratefully that my son waited a few more months, but I was stressing so much because I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out the fact that I was hurt. Nobody was going to listen to that. So I took myself into what is called. I was having Braxton Hicks, but like the doctor and everybody was like, you just need to calm down. And honestly, that moment, like he doesn't know this, but what really made me leave him is that day. Because I felt like he wasn't seeing me anymore. That even though we kept talking about getting back together and all this, I felt like you put me in a predicament. You got me arguing with shorties. Like I would never like bash him to our son, but you got me going off on shorties left and right. Like how we building a foundation off of that. And then on top of that, I'm stressing about you, stressing about you going to jail and all this other stuff. And at that time I'm like 7 months pregnant, 5 or 6 months pregnant, something like that. And I'm stressing so much to the point I'm almost losing my kid. And if y'all don't know, Peyton is my world. Like that kid is my everything. Like I would lose my mind if anything happened to my baby. So like when I had to choose between are you gonna be with him or are you gonna choose your son, it was kind of like I'm gonna choose my baby. Like I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna separate me from my baby. And that's kind of why we broke up. Like he thinks it's because of that. I don't care about that. What I care about is my son. And I will always say that. Like that's my prince. Like even though my second born's name is Prince, that's my baby. That's my everything. Like I love both of my boys, but that one right there showed me how to be a woman, how to be a mother, how to stand tall for whatever I believe in. Fall in love, like what I believe, because like even during that time, I loved him, but I didn't fall in love. Okay, so it was about like May or June, something like that. So like every day after work, I would go to his house, and every day I would like bring him some sandwich, whatever. Y'all know when I worked at McDonald's years and years ago, I would bring him something to eat, and like it was like younger me, like you was not keeping me away from my man, like you was not gonna do it. Like I made my like people be like all his little exes or whatever be trying to say they love him. No, did nobody love him like I loved him, and I know I hurt some people, but I love that man. I love him. So like, I did everything to see him. Like I didn't care if I was in trouble. I didn't care. I was gonna see him. I used to treat this man like he was my husband. Like that's why I tell young girls don't do wifey stuff if you know wifey. Like that's the reason I don't. But I was head over heels for him. Like for real. I feel like we rushed it. Like I tell him all the time. Like if we would have waited until like I am the age that I am today, we would have lasted so much longer. Because simple fact, we were so rushed into, oh, I love you. Boom, we could have waited. Like now, I don't rush nothing. Like I refuse. I was angry because I didn't know how to live outside of him. Like he became my life, and if y'all know that, like I am a Christian. Like back before I met him, like God was the center of my life, and I remember being so angry because I put him. You should never put a man before God, or you should never put a man that high on a pedestal. I put him like he was my center, and when I noticed that he was my center, that's when things got broken because yeah. And I forgot myself. Really tell myself you need to stand up. Like you are not about to fall this deep for no dude at all. The only man you will ever fall for is a man that put you first. I mean, that's always you're his number one. There ain't no woman. One thing I know, and I don't really like boast about my man. But one thing I know, he ain't gonna put no another woman. Like I know that I ain't gonna ever fight about another woman. Like if another woman like him, best believe he gonna put that in check. Cause I didn't already lived through that. I know that he gonna put it in check. I was really contradicting myself. Okay, so when I was single and even a little bit into me and Todd's relationship, like I would be like, I want him back. And not because like I didn't love Ty or anything like that. I was just so used to him. And one day I had to sit myself down and I'm like, it's either him or it's Peyton. And of course I'm choosing because sometimes I even wake up sometimes and it's like it hurts still. It hurts when I think about it because this was one person I thought I was gonna spend my life with, and to wake up and it's totally different. So I was contradicting myself a lot. Like people were like, "How did you get over it?" Honey, sometimes I wake up today and still it's like sometimes I ain't told him I hate you. Like sometimes I really do sometimes hate him. But we have gotten better, of course. My older man addiction, like I was addicted to older men. So back then I didn't like anyone that was my age. So like I always told Ty, I was like, I'm older than you because for me it was a must because I had never dated someone who was younger than me. But I didn't want a man that I had to take care of. I didn't want a man that I had to wait till he got to my level. Because at that time, I'm 16, but I was all about my money. Like, I'm gonna make my money. And for me, I'm thankful that I was that because when Peyton came, I wasn't in a standstill. Like, I ain't got nothing for him because I could just throw out money. Like, people used to think that I was giving my money away, putting money on my dad's books or whatever. But no, I was preparing to go to college. That's why one of the reasons I was mad at him because I'm like, you get me pregnant, but you don't even get here to raise this child. I'm having to give up my childhood so that I can be a mother. And don't get me wrong, I love my son to death. And it wasn't about being his mother at all because I love him. It was about the fact that we made this child together, and I'm the one that's doing everything for him. Okay, so I went through a stage of abstinence, and this is really me being a church girl. I used to do everything in church. I used to give back to the homeless. I used to do all these things. And I remember I made a prayer. I wrote it down. I found it a few weeks ago. But I had wrote like if I ever was to get married, that I wanted a man like my grandfather. I wanted a man that put me first. I wanted a man that he didn't care about sex. Like if we didn't have sex, that would not make him cheat on me. That would not make him leave me. And I used to say back then I would not get married until I found that man. Like even though I would daddy around, whatever the word is, I would not settle until I got that man that didn't care about sex. And in that time of that 2 years that I was not with him, I was practicing abstinence. And what made me completely leave him is because I knew that he couldn't be abstinent. If you know me and Ty, what made me love Ty so much to the point that I do is that he doesn't force anything. Like whether we do or we don't, he gonna still hold me the same. He gonna still have my back the same. Okay, so I did go through a healing process that has kind of it's still ongoing. Now that I know what I want in a man, I don't think that I could ever like even if my man was to I don't know leave me or anything. I don't think that I could honestly go back to him. And it's because back then I was 16 years old. I am in my 20s now. I am not the same woman I was at 16. I accepted things that today I would not accept. So through my healing process, I was building myself up to the point where I know that another man couldn't hurt me in the way that he did. I don't like telling people my business. I don't like it at all. But this time in my life was the most embarrassing because I felt like, how could I let somebody get me to this stage in my life when I had like my auntie never say, "You are so smart." How could I be so smart? And like for 2 years of my son's life, he didn't have a father. Well, he had typhoid, but he didn't even have his dad. Like, how could I put my son in a predicament like that? If you know, I didn't really trust men at this time. Like there was nothing a man could tell me that would make me trust him. Like I was F in, like for real, for like 2 years. Like, man, like I wanted to be single. Like there's literally, like Ty met me. Well, we didn't know each other for years, but he got with me at a time when I wasn't playing with nobody. Like he wasn't gonna get me at all. People used to like call me a thought, H word, all this other stuff, but there was not one time that I was with a guy and I was with multiple people. Like me and Ty were going in our third year. Me and him, and I was say his name because I don't know if my baby daddy wants to be on YouTube or nothing like that. But me and him were together 6 months consistently. But even after that, we were still kind of okay. So with him, I was together like 6 months, and then we kind of were on and off. Like I would go through this mode of remembering. Like I would remember things, and like he thinks, like I swear he thinks it's other people. But every time I remember every conversation we had, and I realized that he lied to me, it was every time I would be like, I don't want this from her. I don't want it. So we were on and off, on and off, on and off, until my sweet baby showed me something different. And then finally I was like, I don't want this at all. And then before him, I was with my ex for like 2 years. And then before my ex, I was with one of my, as I say, my thoughts on and off. But I'm just like, he wasn't really my thought. Like, but I knew that he was always on my back. So we was just on and off, on and off, on and off, because he wasn't at a stage that I was. Like, he was older, but he wasn't where I needed him to be. So I couldn't make him my man. I always wanted to look strong to people. Like, I didn't ever want nobody to see me at my lowest. So many people be like, be strong, you don't need to feel this, you don't need to feel this. But I remember there was a time I went to work. I was still working at McDonald's. I was in bad cash, and I remember just thinking about him, and I'm just crying. And you know, I separate personal and work, but I couldn't separate the two because it felt like I was being beaten up by people every single day about a man that I love. How did we get to the friendship stage? Okay, so when you love someone, you will always love them. I don't care what nobody says, you always love them. But you love them in a different way now. So we've prayed over our friendship, we prayed over the things that went on back then. So I don't want anyone to bash him because, yeah, we were younger. Like, even though he was older, this is 4 years ago. Like, the people we are today are not the same people we were back then. He told me his truth, I told him my truth, we listened to each other. Like, I was 16. I was 16 years old. Like, honey, there's so much that has changed about us. Like, we're not even the same person. We don't even, like, even though I told him, like, I hate stage. Like, we don't even communicate the same way we did back then. Like I said again, y'all asked, would I ever date him? No. I can't. I don't know if God has that story, but I know that I'm good where I'm at. Like, I'm good. I don't ever want to worry about me and another woman. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want my kids to know that we found out about each other in these last 4 years. I put him on a pedestal. I placed him bigger than what he was. And that is where our relationship went downhill at. I couldn't live without him. Like, I literally could not live without him. And what I heard from him, he thought I wanted him to be a strong Christian guy 24/7. That's not what I wanted at all, but we didn't communicate enough to tell the other person what we really did want. We had this assumption of each other that neither one of us even knew that we were even making, honestly. Because, like, when I look back, I thought he was being his authentic self, but me, I still was holding on to, like, I wanted him to, you know, I'm younger, so like, I don't want him to leave me for an older woman or whatever the case might be. So I kind of stayed on my P's and Q's, but he wanted me to get out of that, and I didn't know that. And he recently told me it wasn't another woman. Around this time that I felt the shift is when his pops died, and he acted so different, like, because, like, we talked about everything, and I wish sometimes he could just say it, like, I'm going through it, but he just wanted to be so strong. Communication was definitely a problem. We just shouldn't have communicated, which we did not until the very end. But I think we are great parents together. It really took a shift as my postpartum depression. With my second born, I didn't have none, but my first, like, I was always angry. Like, I stayed angry. Like, I felt like nobody was hearing me. So, like, every time I remember, every time I thought he was cheating, every time I thought any of this, it just made me hate him. Like, it just kept building up. I hated him. Like, I hated him with a passion and trust. So he had a homeboy named Peanut. Peanut was a thought. Peanut had all the, like, when I say he had them all. But what I didn't know is that Peanut would tell him, like, because Peanut didn't really like his name. Even though I'm his youngest son's mom. But he didn't like, at that time I was his mom. So You know, he probably been watching the video, but you know, dog, we're like this. Like, I respect you for that. Even that, like, having not friends, I would not let that fly today. Like, you know, and if y'all don't know, Babe's best friend, like, she wasn't loyal to nobody, but she would always say, like, Babe was like, he was like a lover boy. Like, literally, this dude is not gonna, if he got a cheat on you, he gonna be with you. Honestly, like, I love that about him. I honestly do not care what a person did because we're all human. Like, be 100 with me. Like, that's where it all really messed up. Be 100 with me. At that time, I was done dating. I was done being that down chick. Like, I was done. I didn't want to love someone again to the point where I felt like they would hurt me. And, you know, just like I literally hated him. I hated him with a passion. Like, there could he said, good thing I didn't have no weapons because I could probably hurt him. I would like to say as a Christian woman that I wouldn't have, but I don't know what 16-year-old me would have did. Don't ever let a man tell you don't love you more than once. Because once, okay, but twice, well, you just not listening. And that's kind of how it was for me. Like, you're not seeing the signs. Like, why aren't you running the evolution of our friendship? He's not a terrible guy. He wasn't ever a terrible guy. So don't let this story like make y'all look at him as a bad guy because he was not ever a bad guy. He made terrible decisions, but he was never like he was just laughed, we joked. Heck, we didn't even argue. Like I said in the beginning, we didn't ever argue. Like I didn't let my temper get the best of me. He didn't let his temper get the best of him. I can't ever sit here and say that I didn't love him or didn't love him because, like I said, if you truly love somebody, the love don't ever go. I'm not the girl he fell in love with. So yeah, we're good, but I don't think we could ever like go back to that because I feel like as co-parents, and I tell them this all the time, as co-parents we did that amazing. I think that's what God really had in store for us, that we were supposed to bring this beautiful baby boy into this world. That's what I feel like we were meant to do. We weren't authentic with ourselves. Like we tried so hard to make the other one happy that we lost sight of ourselves. And I don't feel like you should ever do that. You should never put like a person over top of you. Me now, I'm up here, baby. I'm up here. So that's what kind of we were missing. I feel like as friends, we work so well together. Like we do it so well. I always respect him. I always love him. It's just that I held this in for so long because I've always wanted to do the video, but I held it in so long because so many people love to bash him. He's not a bad dude. He's not at all. He's actually very loving, very romantic. He's like that's my best friend. Like honestly, like that's my dog. We can talk about anything. So I don't ever want nobody to bash him because we were young. Like even though he was older, we were learning each other. We rushed it. We both were wrong in so many ways. So there y'all go, guys. That's the story how we met, how we got together today, whatever y'all want to know. There you go. Y'all probably won't ever see him on the channel. I don't think that's somebody you want to be in. So yeah.